The views and opinions provided on this show are for informational purposes only and should not be misinterpreted as an offer to buy or sell any securities or to make or consider any investment or course of action. For more information, please go to passiveinvestorshow.com.
Are you a busy professional looking to diversify your portfolio? Ever wanted to passively invest in real estate but don't know where to start? John Fortes provides you with a guide to passively invest in real estate. This is the Passive Investor Show.
And now, the Passive Investor Show. Here's your host, John Fortes.
Welcome, PI listeners, to the Passive Investor Show. I'm the Passive Investor Consultant, John Fortes, your host of the only ranked podcast for passive investors and multifamily syndications and fund of funds. Our goal and purpose of this show is to be a resource to passive investors and help them master their passive investments by beating inflation 1% at a time. This week's Investor 101 series, we're focusing on the sponsor question, and we're going to keep it to one question on this podcast, but it's a mini series of a series of questions right underneath that. That's why we're keeping it to one question at a time, because there's a series of questions underneath the biggest question. And the question is, what is the background of the principal sponsoring the investment? Now, what you want to do is you're trying to achieve how long they've been in the business, what is their prior experience to real estate, and what did they do before starting the firm? And this is how I would answer the question. Hey, real estate investors. Did you know that you can invest in real estate with your 401k or IRA? Through Newview Trust Company, you don't have to worry about the volatile stock market to make smart money moves. Newview has a free self-directed IRA guide you can get right now. That's right, PI listeners. I said right now. Go to newviewtrust.com to get your hands on it and learn more. Since their founding, Newview Trust has strived to provide clients with the broadest possible choices in their IRAs. So head to newviewtrust.com to download their free guide that could help you invest your retirement account in real estate and much more. That's NUVIEW trust.com. newviewtrust.com. The more you know, the more we grow. Happy investing. I've been in the business for about 7 years now, studying total. Started my firm 2 years ago. And my partners and I, our experience combined for 20 plus years of investing experience. What I did prior to starting my own firm was I was an IT consultant for the last 11 years. That is what I did. And what I worked on is I worked on implementing applications and rolling it out into companies that were transitioning from old technology to new technology and keeping up with the applications and all types of different types of softwares that the company was rolling out. So I worked from anybody from the employees that were using the applications on a day-to-day basis to high-level stakeholders that were overseeing the whole project that we communicated with throughout that. So I did IT consultant prior. And I rolled that into my business because I focus on the security and the applications that really help the company thrive and go forward, because technology never rolls backwards. Technology only gets better and goes forward. That's what I did in my prior investing career. So that is exactly how I would answer those questions. Those are the great questions to ask a sponsor. What is the background of the principals sponsoring the investment? You want to know how long they've been in the business. You want to know what is their real estate experience and what do they do before starting their own current firm. PI listeners, thank you for listening. As always, we hope this was the best resource for your investment strategy, but also the best use of your time. As much as it pains us to leave you, but you know what time it is. Time to go put this into practice. Till the next time we meet. Happy investing. PI listeners, I'm grateful for your time and I appreciate you for listening. It would mean the world to me if you went to iTunes and left a rating and written review. Let me know how you feel about the show. It really makes a big difference with getting the podcast out there. Don't forget about our Facebook group, where all of our guests are members of. I'll be there to answer any of your questions, or even questions you might have for future guests. Subscribe so you can get the latest episodes and our fan favorite quick hitters. Finally, I want to keep you updated, so head over to johnfortes.com and sign up for the newsletter. If you're interested in partnering with me, sign up on the contact page so you can talk to me directly. I look forward to connecting with you. Happy investing.